Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We gonna rock like Ham Doom and my Doom that came in. Oh yeah, Amy Smalls. Oh yes, you gonna get this work. $sign Ham Mafia. You gonna get this work until you fired in a furnace. A lot of YouTube channels got caskets for free, but on this run, somebody gonna earn it. We out here working. Because let me tell you something again and again. You're watching installments instead of watching some clown nigga trying to get it in. And not only that, he's trying to get it in, he's trying to stretch the program till the end. Like, why all that work for a little bit of price range? Not a Ham Doom, he's doing it in the Rover of the range, but moving differently and strange. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm out the box. Doom, where Doom's posters be. So it's all about who's down with me. Well, I looked in the mirror, all I saw was me. And after all that, I even jumped back and asked myself, somebody gotta pay that. You gotta pay a fee. Told myself that. Different format. I came back like the Haitian Kodak Black. Side say, I need my money by the day. I'm gonna talk like this because this is how they gonna get the way, and how they gonna pay to pay. I'm walking away anyway. It's all good. I did my time in all hoods. Everywhere I went, it was all good. I'm still seeing things that's you know what that other word was. They don't understood, but I did. Overstand. Different plan. I'm back. Welcome. We just chilling. Another installment. Exactly. You gonna get this work. No doubt. Absolutely. Another installment. I'm working. Because you get you like, yo, I was watching the guy before. I was like, yo, why he do and he do. So I took a page out of his book and said, this is how you got to do it. Because people are starting to have short attention span now, B. It's starting to look very, very, very bad out here in these streets. So what we do, close the gap. So it's somewhat they yelling out some type of water shortage and all that. So we close the gap. Because it's dangerous. They playing a mix. Mr. Beast is stealing everything. Mr. Beast is stealing every goddamn thing he can steal. Just like a little old boy he is. Welcome to the show again. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to some people saying if they're going to make a part 2 to something, it should be worth the attention. They want to give out an extra Michael Jackson movie again. Like the first one didn't do good. Who want to keep reliving stuff like that? Huh? Now you want to paint them something more different. I don't think we got time for that. That's like why they ain't open up both cases. Tupac and Biggie. Why just Tupac? Makes me think, when they do shit like that, you know what I mean? It makes me think like they only do that to their employers. Was Tupac FBI agent? Huh? Biggie said no. So his shit gonna take longer. But even though it's 30 years, why it take so long? They said, well, now we could gain some accolades off it now. We can't make no more money off the nigga. He's finished. Well, the people behind the death, well, let them speculate why we coming to get them. Because to me, Keefe G, whatever his name is, he's saying to himself, why y'all niggas coming now after y'all did it? Every day he looks surprised. His suit look old. He got the old man sneakers, the dad sneakers underneath. You don't see it, but we do. And it's sad watching this. If this is the price of fame for you to go through, then you might be down to whatever last option is. Whatever your last option is. Look, let me tell you, man, we ain't going out like that. And this is my rebellion in case you don't know. Like, oh, he's scared to face the trolls. I ain't scared to face y'all punks. My girl Amy Small said, yeah, it's a good move, but we do miss you. I miss you too, but you know what we got to do? We got to do some Colin Kaepernick type of shit on YouTube here, man. They shadow banning a nigga with 10,000. Nah, that ain't, boy. Nah. That ain't working. I ain't coming out here keying no more. You know what he looked like. Look at the last videos. This should have been implemented a long time ago when they was decreasing the number in the beginning. But me being, I love the fans. I love my family. I've come back. But I said, you know what, family? We got to do this now, man. Whatever works for you to make it better for the community, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Huh? Let's just talk about it. He was KKK. He was a strike. See, KKK stands for strike in the K. He threw 3 strikes. 1, 2, 3, 3 Ks. KKK. It was 3 strikes. A K means strikes in baseball. We playing baseball. Yeah, great move deep down after payday. They definitely want to see the face. They playing game. Yeah, definitely after payday. Mm-hmm. But payday come this Friday. The beginning of Virgo season. So who is to say he might show up then? Right, Pop? Once I get home and set up the new location, we might do it again because we gave him enough. The movie coming out. Now we're going to let it sit there and then go out when it's time. I go out with my cloak. I'll go out in the street. And by that time, it'll be enough movie presentation for the Doom movie that's coming out in 2 months. Oh, we're going to be back on top. Because I'm going to be looking for the Doom fans at that time. Because they doing it for Marvel. We doing it for how we doing it, right? And guess what? We're going to come out victorious. Because I'm going to have everything on and the city going to be in a different frenzy. I'm going to be right there. As soon as they say, I'm going to be camping out. One guy got a mask on. How you feel, sir? Yo, this HAMP Doom. You know, I ain't even going to say this is. You know how I'm going to say, full power to the people. We back at do maintenance. Yeah. We're going to rock like HAMP Doom and the Doomites that came in. I'm going to hit them with that so the world can say, oh, I heard that before. Who was that? Oh, that's that guy from YouTube. Next thing you know, he's going to be right there chilling. Hope it don't be too cold at that time. But see, look, they talking about turning back time. They say they might leave daylight savings alone, and it might just be the way it is for right now. So we might get nighttime at 7:30 and shit like that. Get daylight all the way up, like 14, 18 hours over here. The daylight saving is finished. They said they don't want that. Congress said they don't even want that shit. But the people said they get more things done. The government. They all surveyed that shit. They all lobbyists. They say, yo, that's good, man. You know what I'm saying? They say they should have been did this 15 years, 13 years ago. Matter of fact, they said they should have did this after 2003 blackout. They should have did that. Yep. Because they would have did in 2003 blackout, they would have got those lights back on. Instead of it taking over 16 hours. Governor Pataki, bitch ass, Mayor Giuliani. That shit was a hit, man. That was a bank vault getting exposed, getting blown apart, and the wires was trapped up because it wasn't no alarm systems. Because I told y'all niggas, those were the only things that was considered guarded. Because you heard them, limited police officers was out and about in the 5 cities, five boroughs, limited. So me and my team thought about what's open. We already knew the liquor stores, the food people was giving the food out. Like the people who they was giving out the ice, you know what I mean? People was giving out the ice cream. Yo, I'll tell you one thing though. The only thing that was good through that whole thing was fire. The whole thing about that wasn't that many fires. The fire trucks was out there. They had to provide light and all that. But technically, man, Johnny Pumps was open. It was hot. Blue Glove, do no doubt. I might go with Blue Glove Mook, man. All because he changed his life. He's drinking neater. He changes. He only drink on occasions. You know what I'm saying? Next drink he might pull out might be birthday and celebration. Everything other than that, man, is Sprite. Black Donald Sprite. That Black Donald Sprite. That Black Donald Sprite. You see the bubbles on the bottom. Black Donald Sprite, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, the new job title was perfect for me. Oh, the dog get a chance to relax. He ain't got to get all spaced out on wild, look 2 different colors and shit. Plus, it's a audio, visual. That's the name of this. Only thing about it shakes a little bit. This is a new strategy that I picked up from out of the European school of thought when I went to the Black Morris Science of Technology. After that classroom, they said stay like this, man. Plus the pay grade is different. I could sit back here like HAMP Joyner, aka Tom Joyner, in the morning show. See, I come from a family of colas and sodas and things. They know how to put that thing together. Word up. You go to a black family, they know how to put that Pepsi together, boy. You go to another family, they got Coca-Cola. The other family's like, yo, we like this one better. Sprite. I say, cool. But all of them know how to put that thing together. Let me tell you how they put that thing together, man. They get it from the store, or they get it from the pantry. They don't like a lot of ice in their shit. Nah. They like the slushiness, man. I picked that up. I learned how they did it. I saw my cousin, man. She was like, yo, let me show you a trick to this shit, B. She put the fucking soda under hot water real quick. It came from the cabinet already lukewarm. So she was like, yo, put it under hot water. She put the shit under hot water. You know, not hot to burn your hands and shit, but hot. You know what I'm saying? Hot water, put it under hot water and all that. You know what I'm saying? Put the dish glove on. Took it out of the dish, took it out the sink, and threw the shit right in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? She threw it right in the freezer. And when I'm telling you, she knew because that was their trick. All my family was doing that shit. My mom, my sister, and picked it up. Boy, when they come home for work, because she got two of them shit. When her moms come home for work, the soda is ready. Right now, you got to sit tight. Because when that soda come out, that shit going to come out. It's going to come out like this. Huh? It's going to come out like that. See how cold that bad boy look? Yes, sir. You got to know how to catch it. So you can catch a slap of it. See, it ain't nothing like how to catch it. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to hit the slap. I caught one. It was a little too much, but I caught one. It ain't nothing like the slap. When it comes out, it give you that slap. So you gotta get that slap. See how it looks? That's that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay hydrated. Super glue fat. Yes, sir. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Super glue fat. Yeah, welcome to the show. I'm chilling. Tupac 28's Mill. I feel good. New job title was better. Reason why, because I think they were saying it's good for his mental, man. You know what I'm saying? HAMP Doom was a little bit too much, man. They had to tell that nigga to go sit back somewhere, you know what I mean? Absolutely, Amy Smalls. Yep. Plus, we got Virgo season coming in, so I'm resting for that. How about that, guys? I want to have it strong month due to the fact that I remember about it last month. Team Virgo should come out because everything gonna be Virgo. Yep, Team Virgo. We're gonna make people who got their birthdays, they're gonna celebrate their birthday with us too. Yo, when your birthday? Oh, today my birthday. I'm February 5th. Damn, but this 9/11. No, I just love it. I love Virgos. Well, welcome. We welcome you. Okay, come on in. Yeah. Yeah, the new job title. I love it. They said broadcast yourself. Do anything. You ain't gotta do too much, but do something. So we hustling. I've learned how this Cash App work because I got two Cash Apps all of a sudden with the same situation. I got one on the iPhone and one on the Android. So I'm sitting there saying, what's up? Did you find me? $ Lord Hamptons. Then I got another one called $ Hamp Mafia. All two different. I said, well, I'm leaving it. If they made a mistake, they made a mistake. I told them I got a new phone. I told them I got the same number, same email. Why did you change it? And this phone is business phone. The other phone is half and half. Somebody doing something different. So I ain't saying nothing. I don't want them trying to call me in for no fair hearing. You took the money. Look. I thought it. Listen. I did an old concert for Whitney Houston in '93. Cash App was running around that time because I remember seeing it, but it was in a different color. I remember when they first designed the program, I was right there. But I ain't saying nothing though, because everybody wasn't technology savvy at that time. But in 94, 93, 94 season, I was with Whitney Houston, helping bringing the troops home, son. At that time, I was released from my post because if I was there that night when she was over there at the John, I would have saved the whole day. Because I remember times I caught a few body marks for guarding Whitney Houston before they made the bodyguard. I was there. I got a couple of body marks on me when a few people tried to, when she had attempted assassination attempts. You know what I'm saying? Her Sprite, you know what I'm saying? I was the only one to sip her drinks because they were trying to get her. I had to keep an eye on the drinks. You understand? They had the meta glasses back then. This shit was on cartoons. When Dexter Laboratory, when he had the glasses. We had the Ray-Bans back then. Straight up. They was the aviators. I remember. In the movie with Tom Cruise, what was the name of that movie? That movie. Top Gun. Straight up. It was plenty times. I had to ask the glasses, what's in the drink? It says, yo, it's a liquid. It's made of pineapple juice, celery, and water. Lime with salt. I said, oh, that's Whitney Houston drink. With a splash of Grey Goose. She liked that Grey Goose. She liked the Grey Goose. Listen, she liked the Grey Goose, triple fat goose, and the Canada Goose. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, B. Come on, B. Huh? Huh? And her favorite game was Duck, Duck, Goose. Come on, man. Come on, B. Oh, yeah, we talking a little bit. It's looking good. Mm-hmm. It's hustling. It's hustling. Live concerts, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Live concerts here, man. Bring them home. Yes, sir. Come on in, family. Don't run. We hustling. Don't run. It's real work. Come on in. I know what you're saying to yourself. How he's installing all this work. Because I'm installing it. I have to. They playing around with the whole thing, man. Yeah, they playing around with the whole thing. Trying to set me up. But finish up the work, though. I like it. So, yeah. I was there. So, Cash App, look. Go get me in trouble. Talk about I owe you some money. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Just slap it up there. Huh? Bobby Brown was excellent. Bobby Brown like that. See, Bobby Brown, he like that Anheuser-Busch. Bobby, see, look. Let me tell you something. See. Light you up a small one. You hear the flick in the background. Light you up a small one. When you at, light you up a small one. Let me tell you something. See, Bobby Brown, AIP to his brother, who just passed away not too long ago. AIP, Mr. Brown, Bobby Brown's brother. You know what I'm saying? See, that brother told me how to drink with Bobby Brown. See, Bobby Brown, Anheuser-Busch. He loves it. He loves it. Only one Anheuser-Busch. It could be Anheuser-Busch, but it got to be Anheuser-Busch. He like that Budweiser. But listen, I was there when they was filming Being Bobby Brown or Being the Whitneys and Bobby Brown, whatever the show was, Being Bobby. Listen, I was there. I was sitting backwards. I was in the back, rolling up the backwards. I was sitting backwards. I was rolling up the backwards because Bobby liked to smoke that thing from time to time. You know what I'm saying? From Boston. Projects, he liked that thing. The New Edition, they like that. But Bobby Brown, got watching. He'll drink you under the bus, man. That Anheuser-Busch, he loves it. He love that Budweiser. I seen a few trucks come through twice. And this is 18-wheelers. For some apparent reason, Bobby Brown could get that Budweiser, boy. I had to drink Heinekens around that nigga because he don't like Heinekens. I had to drink Modelo's around that nigga. He don't like Modelo's. He'll drink soda. I remember the Budweiser truck had to come. They was 15 minutes late. They had to bring 2 trucks for Bobby Brown for the mistake that they made because he had to film and he needed his Budweiser, and that's why he was all flabbergasted during the show. When he got his Budweiser in his system, he doing good. I mean, I did a couple of store runs with him. You know what I'm saying? I did a couple of store runs for him, Amy, and I tell you, man, I still got that shoulder injury from the last time I carried that box. You heard? I still got that shoulder injury on the right side. I gotta go talk to Shaq Doctor. I remember talking to Shaq Doctor that hooked up Shaq toe in the finals. Yeah, he popped my shoulder back, but it still got a little arthritis in it a little bit. I still got that shoulder injury from carrying that Bobby Brown. You know what I'm saying? That Bobby Brown luggage, man. That Bobby Brown Budweiser luggage. Why? I still got my Budweiser shirt. This is different. I'm gonna wear it one day on the show. I still got my Budweiser shirt from Bobby Brown. I remember. Facts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's a super glue fact. Oh, they talking now. We got them. McToomb University. We see. Yes, sir. Jackson beer. You heard? No doubt. Samuel M. Jackson beer. Samuel Adams is a good beer, man. Yeah, Samuel Adams is a smooth beer, man. You know what I mean? Because that's the greatest love of all. That's why. We like Whitney Houston. She's the greatest love of all. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hear that song, it takes me back to that school I used to go to. I'm trying to remember what teacher was. I think it was Miss Hudson. I had a crush on Miss Hudson. Yeah, because she had that hair looking like Whitney Houston. She had that figure. You know what I'm saying? She was smart. Miss Hudson, I'll never forget. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Word, Miss Hudson, man. She was like, you know what I mean? Shit. Word to everything, man. Big up to Miss Hudson, man. Straight up and down. She was the backbone of the classroom teaching us. I ain't really getting no trouble like that with her. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to swim class and I used to get on the swim board and make believe that I was hugging on her, you heard? In the swimming pool. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Miss Hudson. Nice black little something, something. Black little something, something. Yes, sir. We working. We working. Yes, we is. Mm-hmm. We working. Come on in. Come make it better outside with the outside work at 31 minutes. Mm-hmm. We did 31 good minutes here. Come on now. Mm-hmm. I'm flipping the bag. 20 minutes here. This was 30. We'll do yeah. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Exactly. Mm-hmm. They're gonna get this work. They're gonna get this work. Mm-hmm. They're gonna get this work. Yeah, they're not gonna keep dancing around this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Samuel L. Doomsy beer. That's a super glue fact. Yo, I was thinking about my man. You know what I'm saying? I might do this on my 51st, on hip hop 51st birthday, man. I might just go to someone to help me put together a situation. Because you could do it yourself, but I want it in a nice format. Plus, I'm looking to have like, I want 300-page bio, man. You know what I'm saying? Autobiography of my life. You know what I'm saying? After my birthday come through, I'm gonna start my book from there. You know what I'm saying? I already got my situation down. You know what I mean? I already got my title on what I want to do. So I'm gonna figure that out. And I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I believe my life is interesting to read about because me dealing with the street, you know, dealing with life, you know, saw a few bullets pass me by and all that. You know what I mean? Saw a lot of caskets pass me by, you know? Saw a lot of females, saw a lot of friends, saw a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I think it'd be something to read about. And then how I went from shelter to stardom, because I was in a shelter, you know what I mean? Then talk about previous, childhood from back in the days with the Jimmy Henchman situation added on, you know? And it might worth some. Might do a 1995 situation, man. You know what I mean? Because that's the year I had to go in, because I ain't have that long in the street. I only had like a year and a half and just some change before I got locked up. I ain't have that long after high school. Nope. 94, October 2000, October 95, 95. October 95. That's when I received my date. And then the 96, finishing the rest of it, and came home around 2000. I think I seen almost like a year in the street before the towers came down in 2001. Because before I knew that was him, the voice kind of resembled, you know what I'm saying? Me and Old Dirty Bastard, AIP, we had the same parole officer. And I remember going to the parole office, used to see a few people standing out there. It wasn't that crowded, but it was just enough people that you know. And that was when he was the different weight. So I was like, yo, you know what I mean? For real. That was like, yeah. Yeah, we could talk about that because a chapter alone will talk about how I survived in that penitentiary for those amount of time as a young kid. Talking about 20 years old. I ain't come out of jail till like finish doing my bits like 25 years old. So to me, that was like, whoa, I lost like 5 years, like 4.5 years, B. I think I turned 26 when the towers hit. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was crazy. No, I'm not talking about the event. I'm talking about the timing on how things went about. So I ain't have a good time. So the book would be interesting. I get it to a situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand. Name a book, The Great Adventures of Samuel Dulame. Yeah, no doubt AIP, my man Daniel Dumoulin, man. Mm-hmm. We working. It was a strike. 3 of them. KKK. Mm-hmm. What you want to see? Who? Who you looking for? You see Whitney Houston right there. Huh? You see her right there. She chill. Feel me? Who you looking for? Miss Smith. Who you looking for? Huh? Who you looking for? Hmm? I'm just trying to, I'm just doing my best to stay active in the YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. Having fun doing this work. You feel me? Talk dirty. Holla at me. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got the thing right here. I'm gonna smack him right out the air. As soon as I see him land somewhere, I'm gonna get him. You heard? Who you looking for? You can't see who face. What face you looking for? Mum Ra or Munstar? Which one? Bebop or Rocksteady? Who you looking for? Tell him. Greatest American hero or Superman? Which one? Which one you looking for? Huh? Hmm? You want Plastic Man or Batman? Who? Which one you want? Huh? Huh? That's amazing, right? It's amazing work. Because when you saw what he was, you saw what he was. You was like, oh snap, that's who he is. Yeah, that's who he is. He's chilling. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the spot. Yeah, because this is more fast. Even though this is a quick click, then somebody doing 7 hours, 8 hours. You're like, what the fuck? Fast forwarding it to see what points they got on it, and nothing happened. They sitting there just babbling, moving their head like a like a like a new classic bobblehead doll YouTuber. You heard? That's crazy. At least we gave you style and charisma, and we gave you great appearance. You know, gave you the look. Mm-hmm. Gave you the look. We gave you the character. We gave you everything that was presented and needed to keep the show going. So now it's behind the scenes HAMP doing, which is good until they ready. Until they ready. Yeah. They don't seem like they ready. Ain't nobody ain't been talking dirty enough. But don't worry. They will. Mm-hmm. They will talk dirty. Why? Because we gonna make them. Mm-hmm. Soon. We gonna make them talk dirty.